Move it out of the way.
Americans live in the land of plenty. Luscious greens, hearty meats, endless aisles of canned and boxed foods line the shelves of supermarkets. Most folks don't give a second thought to how it gets there.
Whether you're a kid and your dad's a commodity farmer, or whether your dad's living, working on Wall Street, the food system is way more complicated than most of us understand.
Chartered in 1976, World Hunger Relief quickly developed programs from academics and hands-on experience, training individuals on how to best use resources to alleviate hunger and poverty around the world. Since, World Hunger Relief has trained over 300 interns working in 20 countries spanning 4 continents.
Gone from just a handful of people living and working here on the farm to, at any one point in time, we've got probably 30 people that live here.
The organization is unique in the fact that it combines classroom instruction with a working farm, a laboratory for training. There are projects geared to Central Texas and the realities of a developing world. Most work is done by hand, as electricity and money to buy equipment can be hard to come by.
They really do put a lot of responsibility in the hands of the interns, and so it's a little scary at first, but it really does give a higher quality, I think, of education.
You do something different every single day. You never have the same task repeated. Maybe months from now we'll be doing the same thing again, but you're learning something different every single day.
Each intern stays for about 13 months and is charged with running one of the organization's small businesses. In the case of goats, interns are responsible for everything: care, milking, and marketing the milk.
Farmers around the world, even if they are growing for themselves, do need to be selling something in order to pay for school fees or whatever other costs are involved. And so all farms are a small business.
Not everyone who shows up has a green thumb. Elise Voivodik is a live-in volunteer whose past is far from agriculture.
Suburbs of Denver. So, not at all. It's very different and new for me.
As an undergrad at nearby Baylor University, Voivodik would come out to the farm once a week to unearth new knowledge. Today, she spends her time studying and learning more about gardening and various herbs.
I think it's important to kind of understand where your food comes from and understand the process of how things get from kind of point A to point B, and what seems like waste ends up being used to create new life.
30% of the farm's budget comes from selling what is grown on the 40 acres. Demand is high. Various products sell out quickly, and you'll most likely end up on a waiting list. The other 2/3 of the budget comes from individual donors and grant support from foundations and businesses. The organization is branching out into a consulting role for groups around the world that want to demonstrate agricultural improvements. World Hunger Relief even works with schools and other organizations to form garden clubs. Field trips to the farm are a common, almost daily routine. Kids get down and dirty with the products and processes that put food on their dinner table every night.
I think when we begin to value that, then we also can make the connection to start valuing the people who are raising all that food for us around the world.
The future looks bright for World Hunger Relief. Leaders hope to become more involved both locally and internationally, searching for research-based models to ensure students get the best experience possible. For Voices of Agriculture, Ed Wolf, Waco.